Hello friends, how are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's Alj and I'll be doing a reading for Gemini. So Gemini, when I was tapping into your energy, I saw a dolphin. And dolphins can be about play and fun and things like that. But what it's also for me is it's an energy of like duality, which is really funny because Gemini, haha. um, wow, and as I'm shuffling, we have the Emperor and the Empress there. So duality, masculine and feminine, right? But it's also about understanding that more than one thing can be true at one time, right? It's about understanding that life is not a black and white thing. It is mostly some shade of gray, right? With some shades being closer to black, some shades being closer to white, but there is space for more than one truth. More than one thing can be true at one time. Why is the dolphin related to that? Because it is a mammal, but it's also a sea creature. That's why, right? So that's what I'm picking up for you intuitively right now. That's it really. So I'm gonna be using the regular Rider Waite to do your spread, and then I'll be using the numerology guidance cards to get you advice or supplemental information. So without further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask that you please bring forth messages for the collective of the Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to know at this time? Anything that will help them, that will guide them, and that will align them to the highest good of all. Thank you. All right, for Gemini. Okay. Okay. So we have the Devil. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Swords here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands here. Okay. More than one thing can be true at one time, and also we're getting that duality. We do have a two here, right? The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is an energy of like not choosing. It can be a refusal to see or a refusal to choose, right? Or having two conflicting truths, so therefore you don't know which way to go, right? And I'm getting that there's an energy like that that's kind of keeping something that you're investing time and energy and things into. It's keeping it stuck, it's keeping it bound, it's keeping it from progressing or growing, because there's a block here and it feels very, very mental. Okay, with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I see that this thing can be successful, that Six of Wands is recognition, is success, but I'm getting that there's a block here, and it may be just the way that you're perceiving things or the decisions that you're making or not making, right? So it's funny because I just broke the deck. Yeah, well, I lost it, but I saw the Three of Pentacles, and then I saw the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is anxiety, it's stress, it's overwhelm. But Three of Pentacles is working together in groups and teamwork and collaboration and things that require more than one person to get to a specific goal. So basically what I'm seeing here so far, Gemini, is that something that you're investing time and money and energy into is kind of stuck right now. So let's look into that. The Devil. Why is the Devil here for Gemini? I'm getting it has everything to do with your mental space here, Gemini, because we're getting all of these mental related cards here. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Star. And then we have King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting I'm getting that there's more than one way to do things here. I'm getting that some of you guys are looking at things from a perspective like, if my hopes, dreams, wishes, and aspirations are to come through, if my safety, security, and stability is going to come through, I have to be the one to do it myself. And I'm getting that's what's keeping you stuck. And there's a need for you to look at the situation a little differently, because for some of you, what you're investing in does require more than one person or more than one entity. I'm getting that you're probably not the only one involved. I'm hearing shut out. Some of you guys are not opening up to what other people's truths are. So just be open-minded here, Gemini. I'm kind of getting like a I'm gonna get what I want by myself in my way kind of energy, and that stubbornness may be affecting your ability to really flourish here or have success here. Okay, I'm getting stay open. I broke the deck again, and the three of Three of Pentacles is right here. It's teamwork, it's collaboration, it's working together. Some of y'all, you do know that this is an element that needs to be integrated in whatever it is you're working on, right? Whether it's a work situation, a friendship, a romantic relationship, a project, I don't know, but I'm getting other people are involved somehow for a lot of you. Okay, so why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Gemini, please? Yeah. Okay. And then we have the Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck again. We have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords here. All right. There's a need for you to come to the understanding here, Gemini, that you're getting in your own way of success here. And let me tell you how. A lot of you guys, again, there is a defensiveness here. There is a lack of openness here, right? And there's like, it kind of feels like a puffing up of the chest that's happening metaphorically in the Gemini collective now, that is coming from some sort of baggage that you're carrying, some sort of baggage or weight that you're carrying here is keeping you from being open-minded or receptive or able to move in ways that are a bit healthier here in relation to something you are investing your time, energy, love, money, whatever in, right? So be a little mindful of that. How is it that I am not approachable? How is it that I'm not open? If you notice here, this person has their wand up, ready for combat. But these Six Wands can be, of people who could be adversaries, but maybe they're not people who are trying to fight you, right? Maybe they're like, hey, we want to come join you. And I'm getting that's really important here, because what you want requires working with other people and maybe accepting the truth of other people here. And I'm seeing that there's just not a receptivity with Gemini in this specific reading here. Everything feels locked down. Everything feels suppressed. Everything feels like rigid here. And I'm getting there's a need to open up and to relax a little bit and, consider. I'm hearing the word consider. All right. Okay. So why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini? Two of Swords. I'm hearing consider. I'm hearing there's a softening that needs to happen in Gemini for some reason. A softening. And then we have the King of Cups and Judgment card. Judgment card is like the divine tapping you on your shoulder, like, hey, we got to be better, we got to be bigger. We have to transform the way that we used to be. We can't be that way anymore. And paired with the King of Cups, King of Cups is the mastery of emotion. It's like, it's funny because he is the epitome of being able to hold more than one truth. emotional truth, right? I can have compassion for you, says the King of Cups. I can have compassion for you, and I understand what's going on with me emotionally. I know how I feel, and I can understand how you feel and respect that truth, right? I have a mastery of emotion. Your truth doesn't affect mine, and vice versa, right? He understands. He has that mastery of emotion. So for a lot of you guys, that's where you're being encouraged to go, or how to develop in this reading here. Two of Swords. Why is Two of Swords here for Gemini? We have the Two of Pentacles flip out, and then the Five of Pentacles flipped out. And the World and Temperance. If you notice, there's a theme about balance here. I don't know if you're seeing it here with some of the cards that have come out. It's balance, it's decision making, it's two. The twos are, you know, about duality, but it can also be you and me, right? There's a balancing that's occurring here, right? A balancing between the earth and the water here, right? Temperance is about balance. It's about patience. It's about moderation. It's about not being too much, too hot or too cold. It's about being somewhere in the middle, right? I'm getting that's what's needed here for Gemini. There's a need to embrace that temperance energy here. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the World here. And this is about closing a chapter, about making decisions or not making decisions that are having you lose out. Again, I'm seeing that you're investing time, money, energy, whatever into something, but the decisions you may be making or not making, and I'm saying it that way because not making a decision is making a decision, right? Could potentially get you to lose out or miss out. And Spirit doesn't want that to happen for you. There's an openness that needs to happen here, a receptivity, right? With the Two of Swords in your original spread, there's a blindfold here. This person doesn't even want to see anything else, right? Nope, I know my truth. I know my truth. I know my truth. And it's like, okay, yes, and, right? Instead of either or, it's more of a yes and kind of thing is what I'm getting here for you, Gemini, okay? You don't have to so passionately defend your stance or your opinion or your idea of something to the point that it blocks out everybody else's reality that could be hindering you here. And in fact, when you're open to new things, you can see things in a different way and maybe apply them in ways that are actually good for you, if you so choose, you know? Just something to consider. But that's what I'm getting here for you, Gemini, okay? Yeah, the Emperor. Part of being in your Emperor energy, which is the mover, the shaker, the decider, the communicator, in your masculine energy, a good Emperor does have a little bit of that Empress, that receptivity, that understanding, that compassion, right? You can't be a good leader if you don't have those things. You can't make the best moves if you don't have an understanding of that, all right? And the shadow qualities of the Emperor is like domineering and kind of a bulldozer and stubborn, right? You don't want to be that. You want to be the more light side of the Emperor. Okay. So what do we have here for the collective as far as advice goes? Advice for the collective here. For Gemini. Adventure. And at the bottom of the deck, we have leadership. So some of you guys are in leadership positions. That could be the case for you. But what I am seeing overall for everyone here is adventure has come out, which to me says that you need to do something a different way, maybe something you're not used to doing, i.e. listening or deciding or, you know, simply witnessing the truth or something outside of your immediate field of vision could do wonders for you, and then you would know exactly how to move. It doesn't there Witnessing doesn't mean agreeing. I feel some of you guys fighting me on that. Right? It is simply seeing it, receiving it, understanding it, and then with what you are being given and what you know to be true for yourself, it's about making the most empowered decisions after that. Okay? For the good of all. So that's what I'm getting for you, Gemini. I hope that this helped. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me as a creator, it helps people who don't know I exist to get to these messages so they can get help. And also that helps bring people here so that we can create the community that we want to build here. If you want a personal reading, go to the links in my description box. And that's all I have for you guys. So remember to stay open, right? Again, listening and witnessing doesn't mean agreeing. Doesn't mean that anyone is more right than you are, right? Two things can be true at one time, and that is totally okay. Stay open, all right? I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.